If you have a brother, I hope you're as good a sister as my friend Tanya is. This family from Central Texas is the epitome of what I think siblings are all about. Tanya and her brother Bill grew up in our small town, have built their lives here, and have made them good. Bill celebrated his 60th birthday a week ago, but it wasn't an easy birthday, and this is where Tanya comes in. Up until March of this year, Bill had rarely sought medical attention for anything beyond common illnesses, but in mid-March he began experiencing episodes of dizziness and initially attributed it to vertigo. However, over the subsequent weeks, his condition deteriorated pretty rapidly. He started experiencing difficulty walking, stumbling, and his vision and hand coordination was severely affected. Within a short span of time, he became dependent on a wheelchair for mobility. Following a 13-day hospitalization at Baylor Scott & White Hospital in our town, and an additional 3 weeks in a Baylor Scott & White rehab facility in Waco, Bill was discharged. He was unable to return to his home as he lives alone, so he moved in with his parents, BJ and Kanan. Baylor Scott & White has conducted a full plasma replacement procedure. They've identified 2 viruses in his spinal fluid, and as part of his treatment, they have initiated Rituxan infusions. Regrettably, although Bill's condition has not significantly worsened, Bill has sought medical attention not only from Baylor Scott & White, but also from UT Health at Houston and the UTSW in Dallas. The most recent visit with Dr. Gupta in Houston resulted in a preliminary diagnosis of rhombencephalitis, meaning it's an inflammatory disease affecting the brainstem and cerebellum. Rhombencephalitis has a wide variety of etiologies, including infections, autoimmune diseases, and paraneoplastic syndrome. There isn't a specific treatment plan or even a confirmed diagnosis, as they are still searching for answers. But for now, this is where their focus lies. Bill and his family are primarily concerned about the return of Bill's speech, coordination, and independence. That's obviously number one and of paramount importance to everybody. They aren't giving up until they figure out what that kind of healing looks like. They've seen limited but positive improvements during the past few weeks, and in this video, Bill will share one of those comebacks. And this is where Tanya comes in. For his 60th birthday, Tanya recognized the need to, 1, celebrate life, but 2, to find a way to help Bill manage the financial catastrophe that has happened along with this illness. Tanya gathered friends, family, co-workers, old high school classmates, anybody who cared about Bill and this precious family. Festivities included a silent auction with gifts and prizes donated by the community, and all having special meaning and a testament to the relationships that this family has cultivated throughout our town. There was a raffle with desserts and wine donated by family and neighbors.
Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
And the evening culminated with a live auction by our local sheriff and auctioneer extraordinaire, Eddie Lang.
Everybody else is done?
It wouldn't be Texas without sweet tea and steaks from a pitmaster. Homemade desserts by Kanan, Bill's mom, and her 2 sisters, who are known by one and all for their baking prowess. The three of them also donated a year's worth of baked goods to the live auction, which you just saw sell for over $3,000. While her three daughters-in-law took care of logistics, her son Rylan McKeska, a troop hitmaster, called in his brothers, Revis, Roman, and Jaden, and his dad, and put out 150 steaks for everybody. In a small town, you can do big things, and that's what Tanya did on this evening. She put together the best people in our community to take care of one of her own. And they did it in an atmosphere of compassion and healing and strength. This wasn't a pity party. This was a healing celebration. We're at an age where we celebrate every healthy day. And while Bill's days aren't as healthy as we would like, we had more to celebrate than just his existence. I sat back at this party and I watched joy, and I was bolstered by the power of family and community and what it means to be home.
You're going to be very patient and very quiet while he does. He's probably going to try to poke a joke.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm touched, blessed. There's lots of words that go with it. And I thought about what I were to say since Tanya put the bug in my ear. And I wanted to share a story if I can get it out. So if you'll be that patient, I'll go slow. But toward the end of about 40 nights in 3 different hospitals, well, 2 hospitals, 3 times, had a bad night. As low as I've ever been. Sitting in a hospital bed that stunk, and 2 o'clock in the morning, oh my God, I got to do something. So I hit the nurse button, and just thinking, they get me up, I can move, put on my head, and the nurse named Jared walks in. Never had him on any of my shifts. Super nice guy. Jared, I need to go to the restroom. Yeah, no pride anymore, y'all. And so we get there, and I'm my basket case. I'm crying, I'm upset. And he keeps kind of checking on me. And he finally just comes and says, "What's up?" And I just told him, and he shook his head, and he just stared in my eyes, and he grabbed me by the shoulder and said, "Bill, you got this." And I mean, I'm 2 basket cases. And I said, "Man, I don't know." He's, "Yeah, you do. You do too." And he just, like, out of nowhere. So I said, "Come on, got the bed ready." The sergeant darkened the room. So I had the TV on. I mean, it was, yeah. And he finally said, "All right, do me a favor." I said, "Okay." He said, "Relax. Relax. Get some sleep. You got this." And so Lona, he said, "And if you don't have it, I do. And if I don't have it, there's a whole shift of nurses out here that do it. And we're not going to let you have to." And he said, "I'll check on you as the night goes by. I'm not going to bother you. We won't do vitals tonight." And I woke up about 5. Just had to, and literally, he's a big dude, standing in my doorway, just sitting there, heads are crossed, and I looked at him and smiled for probably the first time that day. And you know, it reminds me of this. I don't know some days that I haven't. But I know now I have a great bunch of friends and family, and decided that I think is the we thing. And I and we thank all of you. Thank y'all so very much.
Another your two sisters who are obviously amazing sweets makers. You know, we're all a little thick because of it. However, I think you brought some big bucks tonight, Mom. There you go.
You know, thank you seem so inadequate, but it comes from our heart. This has not been a fair journey for Bill, but he has it, and he's doing okay. And we know things are going to get better. They truly are, right, Bill? When he gets down, I say, tell me something funny. And lately, he's been telling me dirty jokes. I guess it's just out of stuff, I don't know. But anyway, you know, sometimes I just feel blessed beyond words that we can have him live with us. We're old, and Bill will tell you that. And we don't hear, and we'll tell you that. Sometimes he just says it the second time before we even say, huh? Because he knows he didn't hear it. But he's a joy, and we're so thankful to be able to have him in our home, and we just pray hard and want you to do the same, that this will eventually all go away. One symptom left about 3 weeks ago. He had double vision, and one day, just like that, the double vision went away. So, it hasn't come back. And so now we're working on the speech and the coordination and the walking, and we're just hoping and praying those go away too. We're trying to be patient. It's been 7 months, but we're going to give it as long as we need to for this to work out. We love you guys. This is it's just overwhelming. The love and support that you guys have given us. You know, some of you I don't even know. Our neighbors don't know Bill, but they've come forward. It's just something I've never experienced before. And he deserves every bit of it. And we thank you from the bottom of our heart. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, that was good.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bill. Happy birthday to you.
Don't put our knife on YouTube. We're gonna make fun of it.
Totally are.
Hold that one too. Oh, there you go. That's cool.
Oh, you're gonna make me edit, aren't you?
Yes.